What about making your sound better?
Alright, in this part we're going to talk about making the drop. So, just to remind you, we have our template here, which is just drums pretty much and some effects. And then we have our chord stack and our bass line. And we're going to play those real quick. Sound pretty cool so far, but what we're going to do here is I'm just going to drag them in here, and we're going to see what it sounds like. I only have one kick drum in here because I want to redo the kick pattern, but I'm just going to see what it sounds like, just no sidechain, no anything. Let's hear what it sounds like. Alright, so obviously it's clipping a lot, needs the sidechain for sure. I just put both the chord bus and the bass bus onto their own thing. So it's easier to sidechain them because I'm pretty much going to sidechain them together. And I'm actually going to do two different kind of volume shaping things here. One's going to be definitely a sidechain, which is going to be linked to this this little thing right here, which is just a snare hooked up to a peak controller. And it's the tension's all the way up, the decay is all the way up, and the mute is on obviously so you won't hear it. It's just a basic FL snare. And now what I'm going to do here is on this drop bus, I'm going to open up a fruity balance. I'm going to do two. And the first one is going, or the second one rather, the one that's going to come last is going to control that sidechain there. So I'm going to right click volume. Then on internal controller, we're going to go to peak control peak. And then on the mapping formula, we're going to click this drop down arrow, click inverted. And then where it says 1 minus input, we're going to do 0.8 minus input, because you see the volume knob here, while it's at 0 dB, it's not going all the way to the max that the knob goes. So we want to kind of, when it goes all the way back, we don't want to max out and go to like 1.25 of what the maximum is. We want to go just right back to 0, 0. So you can now see when that comes in, that it dips out. So I'm gonna draw a little kick pattern here that I think sounds good, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it as I do it. Alright, sound pretty good, but one of my favorite parts of the song takeaway is the LFO that's on the main chord bus and the bass. So we're going to kind of do that right now and make it nice, kind of wobble a little bit. And so we're going to go to this first free balance here. We're going to right click the volume, and then instead of link to controller, we're just going to click create animation clip. And you see I've highlighted the drop part here, so now we can just control it. So I'm going to do some stuff here. Let's see if we could come up with something cool. I'm going to chop up the chords a little bit too, I think. Make a little wobble here. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I think that sounds really, really cool. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to double this to the second half of the drop here. I'm going to make I have a little hi-hat here. I'm going to make it a little more unique though, because right now it's just on eighth notes. So I'm going to open a new pattern here. I'm going to make a kind of a trappy hi-hat loop. So that's more like Illenium style. You have to remember those pop music, so we don't want to make it too crazy. Like, we're not trying to make a actual, like, real, like, hip-hop, like, drum loop here. We're gonna mix up the velocities here just to make it feel a little natural. Also gonna slightly, just on random notes, adjust the pan here. Just a tiny bit, just so like your ear barely notices it. Really cool. I'm gonna raise this volume a little bit here. Put stereo shaper on it, widen it out. Obviously, we're going to copy our kick over as well. So for the rest of our drop here, I'm really just gonna do some minor things here, make this reverse crash by double clicking on it and then clicking, or rather clicking this top left here, clicking make unique and then reversing it. Alright, now that we have our basic idea for the drop, we're going to go about working on the other parts of the song.